What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Coach B. Gilbert here, and today's Wednesday. Beautiful weather here in Alabama. I've got one question for you guys, just out of curiosity. Have you guys ever felt yourself anxious because things are out of your control, whether that's financial or a situation that came up um, unannounced? I know I have, very recently, in fact. I found myself the other day um, flustered over some things that didn't even really matter that much. We found the remote, got three boys. They lost it the same day that we found it. And of course, I found myself irritated. I wasn't really irritated at them. That was just kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. And perhaps you can relate to that. If you can, how did you react to it? Reframing our mindset is one of those things that is, for some people, really hard to do, especially in a moment when chaos has risen. We feel overwhelmed, we feel anxious, we have that anxiety overtake us, and we just don't know where to turn to. We take out our actions on the people that unfortunately we love, and it's not fair to them. It's not fair to us. In all of this, we have to remember, be kind to yourself, because we get it wrong. We miss the mark. That's part of our human nature. In fact, Romans 3:23 tells us that we all fall short of the glory of God. Verse 24, if you're a believer, check that one out. Maybe you already know what it says, but it's kind of about the grace aspects of that. And that's where I'd like to focus a little bit today, is be grateful, be graceful to yourself, be willing to forgive yourself, be willing to forgive others. It's important to yourself, it's important to your mindset. Reframing those thoughts, that's something that is imperative that we do, as we have these negative mindsets and they take over our mind and we just gnaw at them instead of gnawing on them. Let's reshape what that looks like, and maybe even view things from a different perspective. Sometimes just taking time to be mindful and breathe is important. One of the hardest things for me to do, but it is, when I do it, so worth it. Something else that you might do, if you find yourself being anxious, is go out, get some exercise, especially on a beautiful day like today. It's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So the weather is great. Yesterday I went and had a 1.5 mile walk/run with my oldest kid, and that was some bonding time for us. It was some exercise for me, it was some exercise for him, and I gotta tell you, I'm out of shape, but I felt good when it was done, even though I hurt today. And I even hurt when it was done, but even though it hurt, I felt good. And so we got to find those things that make us feel good, even if they are painful in the moment. In fact, that reminds me of Hebrews 12:11. All discipline, running for me, is painful in the moment rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who've been trained by it. For me, that's eventually going to be weight loss. I'm clearly not a small guy, a little on the heavy set side, but I'm working at it. That's one of my personal goals. What are your personal goals? How can I help you reach them? If you are a veteran, specifically, and you are struggling with mental health, PTSD, depression, anxiety, other life stressors, and you just don't have anybody to talk to, let's talk. Let's schedule a free 15-minute phone call via Discord or Zoom or whatever other platform is out there. I am a Christian-based mental health and life coach. I am a veteran. I served 18 years myself. I know that it is not easy to take on life, and especially when the unexpected does happen, and it will, unexpectedly, of course. And I use that redundancy on purpose to remind you that when you're going through the trenches, you're not alone. There is somebody that will champion with you. And if you got that friend, use that friend. If you don't, I'm here for you. Let's schedule that conversation. Let's see how I can help you to overcome those your mental health needs, to help you reach your new life goals. Again, I'm Coach B. Gilbert. I'm a mental health life coach, and my goal is simply to inspire the uninspired, to help you be the greatest version of you that you can be. If this content is helpful for you, go ahead and click that follow, click that like, click that subscribe, and let's connect. Let's get to know one another on a genuine, personal, and authentic level. Take care. God bless.